Have you ever felt like you're standing on the edge of a cliff, looking down into a deep, dark valley of despair? Maybe you're there right now. You're sitting in a room that feels smaller than it is. The walls closing in, shadows dancing in the corners. Every breath feels heavy, every thought a weight on your soul. You've prayed, you've begged, you've cried out until your voice was hoarse, but all you hear is silence. The doors you knocked on remain shut. The paths you tried to walk led to dead ends. Hope feels like a distant memory, a flickering candle about to be snuffed out by the wind. It's in this crushing silence, this profound loneliness, that you start to believe you've been forgotten. You whisper to yourself, "This is it. I can't do this anymore. I'm done." People often say that Jesus shows up right when you're about to give up. You look around and see no shining figure, hear no booming voice from the heavens. But what if his arrival isn't always a grand spectacle? What if it's quieter, more subtle? Imagine, in that dim room, a single, warm ray of golden light pierces through the blinds. It lands on your hand, a gentle warmth that seems to seep into your very being. It doesn't fix everything, but for a moment it breaks the darkness. When you feel completely and utterly alone, when every single door you've pushed against has been slammed shut in your face, that's when something unexplainable often begins to happen. It's not always in dramatic visions or earth-shattering miracles that defy logic. It's not always a parting of the sea or a sudden windfall of blessings. More often than not, it begins as a subtle shift in the atmosphere of your heart. It's a feeling you can't quite put into words. It's a sudden sense of peace that settles over your anxious spirit, a quiet strength that rises from a place you thought was barren. It comes in a quiet whisper, almost like your own thought, but it's not from you. It's a gentle voice that says, "I am with you." It's a truth that echoes in the deepest part of your soul. It's the feeling you get when you look at the vastness of the ocean, the waves crashing and receding, and you feel a sense of something bigger than your pain. It's in the way the sun's rays break through heavy storm clouds, painting the sky with light, reminding you that the sun is always there, even when you can't see it. It's a sudden, unprompted memory of a past victory, a reminder that you've been through storms before and survived. Jesus doesn't always remove the storm. He doesn't always calm the raging sea of your circumstances in an instant. Sometimes, the winds still howl, the rain still pours, and the waves of life still threaten to pull you under. But he does something even more profound. He comes and stands with you right in the middle of it. He is the anchor that holds you steady when you feel like you're being torn apart. His presence doesn't make the storm disappear, but it changes your experience of it. You are no longer alone in the downpour. You have a shield, a fortress, a constant companion. Think about it. Sometimes the greatest miracle isn't the sudden resolution of all your problems. Sometimes, the miracle is simply that you're still standing. After everything that has tried to knock you down, after every disappointment, every heartbreak, every failure, you are still here. You are still breathing. That resilience, that strength you didn't know you had, is not just your own. It is a testament to the one who is holding you up. It's the proof that he has been with you all along, giving you just enough strength for the next step, the next breath. When you look back, you'll see his footprints next to yours in the sand. Not just on the sunny days, but especially in the roughest patches. The fact that you've endured is a miracle in itself. That flicker of hope that refuses to die out completely, that's him. That quiet determination to face another day, even when it feels impossible, that's him, too. So when you feel like you're at the end of your rope, look for him, not in the grand gesture, but in the quiet strength that keeps you holding on. He is there. He has always been there, and he will never leave you. Thank you for joining me in this reflection. If this message resonated with you and brought you a sense of peace or hope, please consider subscribing for more messages that bring you closer to Jesus. May you always feel his presence, especially in the storms. God bless.